Hey guys, check out the sky, check out these graphics. A little sunset there with ray tracing, perfection. Music, everything. This game is truly a masterpiece. I finally completed it and I want to do a review, final review of this game, because I never played it before until the end. I played 1/3 before on some crappy PC, and finally I beat it. Experiences to the fullest, maximum graphics, next gen update, improved camera, combat, new content, and yeah, I think I can finally be a real Witcher now, since the main story is over. I'll just explore the lands, help people, earn some coin, and fuck bitches. I think there is only left to go here and meet with Yennefer, I think. Probably the last quest. And then there are expansions and a lot of more stuff. And I'm kinda hooked, I want to play everything. Why are these guys' feet in the ground? Classical CD Projekt Red bugs. So yeah, the sunset is over. So what do I think of the game when I completed it now? Let's go from the beginning. You started Kaer Morhen, like tutorial, you're training Ciri, and I don't know exactly what happened, like that was a dream or something, and you were with Vesemir in White. I think you start here in this zone, and this is a pretty good introduction zone. For me, the beginning is 9 out of 10, maybe even 10 out of 10. Like, you get introduced with your spells and you fight your first monsters. It's very overwhelming and exciting. So after that you come here. This zone is 10 out of 10. This is the best zone in the game. One of the best quests with Baron here. Baron quest is of course overrated. Many people say it's the best quest in the RPG history. For me, just slightly above. Let's say there is low tier, mid tier, and high tier. This would be high tier quest. Maybe slightly above high tier, but the ending is kinda disappointing, which I don't know what to say about the ending. I said it in last videos, like the Baron just goes away with his wife and you don't even see him. I thought you would become, like, you will become new Baron of the castle, but then I realized this game is not like Skyrim or like sandbox games, and that kinda disappointed me. So for this quest, 9 out of 10. Of course you don't fight the crows. I also mentioned that in the previous video. I was disappointed because there is no grand ending to the quest, and I'm glad that later you fucking kill them and fight them. They're really cool. Their art style is cool, their lore is cool, and but yeah, that was one disappointing part when I realized that this game is not sandbox. And I hope something would change, like when you get to Novigrad, but sadly it didn't. But this beginning from the White Orchard, whatever you say it, to Velen, and Velen is amazing. When you get to this, where is the Hangman Tree? When you start from there, and it's the graphics, the music, the lore, everything in this zone. You fight the other Witcher, I don't know where it is here. You meet other Witchers, you feel the immersion to the world, like there are other Witchers doing their shit. You're finding Ciri, you're investigating. And this zone, here I was kind of disappointed with the first city you enter. I also mentioned that in the first video, because there was literally nothing to do here. You just visit the city, and I thought maybe you could like enter the buildings and kill people and steal their things, or you could be a good Witcher or evil Witcher, but it's not really about that. The game is more about Geralt and Ciri and the main story, so that was disappointing, but I continued. And overall this zone, 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Novigrad, the beginning was horrendous. 7 out of 10 at best. The story just drags on too much. It's too much walking, too much talking, and I thought like all these characters you get introduced that you would they're like meaningless because it's not a sandbox. You can't really kill some guy and then the main quest fucks up, and it's kind of weird, but then I realized there is a lot of choices in the game, like when you're speaking the dialogues, one thing that you choose, it really impacts the story, which is good, and I'm glad it is like that. It really impacts the story on a major way, even though it's not sandbox game and sandbox RPG, it impacts the game so much, and later you get connected to the characters, it means even more. So first part of Novigrad, when you get here and meet Yennefer, it's fucking boring. I almost quit the game, but I pushed through here. I mean, it's not that bad. The graphics are crazy, the city artwork is, everything is cool, you meet new characters, but it's 7 or 8 out of 10 at best. So, second part, you go to Skellige Isles and a little bit finish Novigrad. And this zone is amazing. You meet the druids. Of course, my channel is Druid Sage. I love druids, I love the lore of the druids. I'm druid in every game, and I just love that they are like, I know this is like Slavic game, but they're more like Nordic here, like mix of Slavic and Nordic culture. They are waiting Ragnarok or something, and yeah, I like this zone, I like the quests here. Quests are amazing, side quests are amazing, and you have some love quests with Yennefer here, and you romance her, and that's amazing. And now the pinnacle of the let me see if I'm recording. Yeah, the pinnacle of the game is the quest Brother in Arms. So the Wild Hunt is coming, you need to fight them in Kaer Morhen, and I hope I am recording this correctly, because I really don't want to talk 10 minutes again. So Brother in Arms, I'm glad that this quest is very well done, because all these people that I said is boring as fuck in the first part of Novigrad, all these people that you talk to and meet and in other zones, it all comes down to this quest. You need to recruit them to help you in Kaer Morhen, and the more connections you have, the more people will come. I done every single Brother in Arms for literally every character. And because there are a lot of side quests tied to that quest, because no one will help you before you finish their shit. So you go and help them with their shit, and I don't know which one was first, but I started with here in Velen. I recruit some people here. The witch, the sorceress, what was her name? On K, Kiara or something. That's really good questline. You go on this island and explore all the shit, and you can even kill her. I didn't want to kill her because I knew you could raise her up, like people say, or romance her. And she got some shit to cure the plague, and I used some dialogue, no, I will not let you, and suddenly she's like, kill me or something. I was like, what the fuck, bro? No, I don't want to kill you, I want to fuck you. So I had to reload the save, and I did all the things with her, and that was cool. Not to sound like I'm misogynist or something, but that's a cool part of the game. It also adds to immersion. Later you go Skellige, Novigrad, and you just do bunch of I don't know how much I have played now. Let's see, I have 60 hours, and that's, I don't know how it calculates. Does it calculate when you're AFK and stuff? But I spent a lot of fucking time on that quests, and it felt like eternity. So finally it's done. I collected recruited all the allies, and I need to get Ciri. And now, even after this amazing quest, comes even better quest. Finally, after these 40-50 hours, you're searching for her in Velen, in Novigrad, in Skellige. You really didn't see her since she was a child, and you meet all these new people, you connected with them, with their lore, and really you start to feel like you're in Geralt's shoes, like true RPG. And you go to this some fucking island in the mists, and you save some 7 dwarves or whatever. It was a funny quest. And she is like dead, and I'm like, oh no, and now I'm invested in the game, like really invested, and I'm like, oh no, she died. I even almost become emotional, like what the fuck. And then you come and hug her, and you're like, no, she's dead. And some fucking spirit comes and gives her the life back. And I don't even know what was that spirit. But anyway, and she comes back, and you're like, what the fuck? And that is culmination of entire game, and that is the most emotional moment, the best moment in the game, and it really is amazing. And you catch up, and you talk about her whole story, which you knew already, but you go over it again, and everything makes sense. Everything is perfect. So that part of game, 11 out of 10, or no, we won't go over 10, but 10 out of 10 for that part. So for now, first part 9, 10, Velen 9 or 10, Novigrad 7, second part of Novigrad and Skellige, that could be 8, Brother in Arms 10, when you meet Ciri, rescue her, that is part of that quest, that is also a 10. Care More in Defense, it's good, you meet all these people, they come here, and it's not a 10, but it's 9 maybe. The fighting is kind of disappointing because the combat is not really that good in 2025. It gets boring spamming the dodge, and I expected some more here, more boss fight, like the boss would be hard or something, but it wasn't. But it was a good questline, and Vesemir dies, and it's really emotional, and it's really good. I even got some gear from here and crafted and prepared, and that's a solid quest. Now the ending is extremely disappointing. I thought some grand finale will happen after all this, but it's mid at best. I would say 7 out of 10. It reminds me of some scuffed Fable quests, like with what was the guy's name? Shit. Yes, I'm recording still. Well, Jack of Blades, like some stupid Jack of Blades quest, like the ending, everything is going to grand finale and there is no grand finale. The boss fights with those elves are disappointing because like really they don't do anything special and you're just dodging and spamming Quen and really not impressed. And then you kill those guys from Wild Hunt and then you think the elf has betrayed you, I don't know what's his name, Elvaron or whatever. You think that he is now the villain and you go to tower. Is it here or where was it? On some island. And he is not a bad guy in the end and Ciri goes, I don't understand, she just goes away and like you don't even know what's going to happen and you go to her father and like you explain to him what happened and there is kind of not enough lore even on her father and in relation with her father. It's just kind of bizarre, really bizarre ending. 7 out of 10 for that. So overall for me, masterpiece of a game. If you collect everything in a one score, 9 out of 10, easy 9 out of 10. In 2015 maybe this was game of the year in 2015, so obviously it was one of the best games ever. In 2015 probably more than 9, masterpiece of course, but I couldn't play it back then as I explained. And yeah, so story is good, characters are good, combat is mid, it's not bad, it's mid. There is no sandbox, I don't like that. Side quests are good, Witcher hunting is good, immersion is good, there is a lot of depth in many stuff. Sadly you can't really utilize it because the game is too easy, but there is a lot of depth. You even like have, why is this bugging out? You even have like potions and I really didn't even use them and it's so interesting, like it's a shame you don't. I made few of the ones I spammed, like the vitality region, and it's a shame it's not utilized maybe on the maximum difficulty, but I really didn't see any difference between the maximum and the blood and sword or whatever it's called. Like it's just more HP and more damage you receive, but you don't really even receive damage because you're dodging everything, you're spamming dodge. And if you have like I even have this fleet-footed, when you dodge damage reduce 100%, you don't even receive damage. It's kind of weird, but it's still cool. Like some creatures can be tough, of course, especially when you don't have gear and you have to use different spells. And why is everyone afraid? Relax, guys. So yeah, so when I started this series I was like, because there was always a debate, Skyrim versus Witcher, which one is better, and as I played the game I realized they are two completely different games. Maybe they are open world RPGs, but they are not the same. The Witcher is more like more like focused on main story and characters, and has better. It doesn't have better lore, but it has. Skyrim also has insane lore, but just the characters. Each character has the personality. There are many different characters. Like look how many characters there are, and everybody has big moments in the game. It's a fucking long game. I can't believe they voice acted everything. How many hours this would take? King of Eldaris. You don't know his face. So yeah, the character development is definitely a lot better here than Skyrim. Skyrim is a baby for that. But Skyrim has unique sandbox element and characters that add some meaning to the characters. Of course, there are some memorably characters like the dragon or grey beards or it's just a book. The guy in the north and the Daedry guys, and also yeah, in Skyrim there are memorable characters, and they are not really focus of the story. You are the focus, and the world and exploration, and in terms of the world, of course, better graphics is in Witcher, but at the moment I played the Skyrim, the graphics were better than the Witcher graphics now, even on the next gen. Like that moment in 2011 when I played Skyrim, it's insane. I never seen anything like that, and we will never see anything like that. This is all cool, but when I saw Skyrim for the first time, I thought that was the future. So let's say they are even on the graphics. In terms of exploration, this world is a lot bigger, but it's a lot more monotone. I still haven't seen the insane zones like Skyrim have, like the changes of the zones. The zones here are beautiful, but in Skyrim, like you can go underground where there are ruins of these motherfuckers. There's some like beautiful places throughout of the world. You can chill there, and the exploration goes to Skyrim. So what I said so far, exploration Skyrim, main story Witcher, characters Witcher a little bit ahead, because there is just more characters. In Skyrim every character is almost the same, but there are very memorable characters in Skyrim. So also, yeah, I was disappointed. You can't I understand it is following the book story and whatever, but they could have made you could influence the war, like you become the Baron or Jarl. I really thought I would. Of course, after the Baron quest, I realized you can become Baron, so I didn't have high expectation for Skellige Isles. But I thought when they were crowning the king, somehow you could become the king, or something would happen. You kill the giant and everybody would cheer for you. Some shit would happen, and of course that didn't happen. I was kind of That's why they say the Skyrim, nobody ever beats Skyrim, because it's impossible. There is so much content and replayability that you can beat the game. And this game also has insane content. I haven't really done half of the quests. It probably has 200 or 300 hours worth of quests. But it's just different type of open world RPG. But yeah, my conclusion for Witcher vs Skyrim, Witcher is extremely overrated. Some people say it is better than Skyrim. There is no way Witcher is better than Skyrim. If I'm to be fair, the both games are equal, like both are masterpieces, and you can't really compare which one is better. You can just say you can compare, but individually. For me, The Witcher is at best same as Skyrim, but if you look at really in depth, I think Skyrim is still better. We will see. I'm still on half of the game. I have expansion and stuff. Maybe I will get hooked even more and change my opinion. But definitely a masterpiece, and that's it. I don't think I will be making any more videos. I really doubt anybody is even watching, but I just pause for myself, more or less. And that's it, guys. See you in the next video. I think I will be playing Space Marine 2 now. There is coming the siege mode. Going to do some horde mode. Hopefully it's insane. And maybe I will, of course I will play Witcher still, and maybe some other game that has the highest praise. I want to see if that's really good. Red Dead Redemption 2, I played only the beginning, didn't really get the vibe, but people say also it's like the best game ever, so I will try that also and make a comparison between Skyrim, Witcher and Red Dead 2, but we will see. That is far future. Peace, guys.